Yo, what's good? You're 413 here back in the day, and today we are here for a brand new season in Forza Horizon 4, this time being autumn, which will last from today, May 14th, to next Thursday, May the 21st. And of course, the brand new season means a brand new set of weekly Forzathon challenges, new festival playlist rewards, and of course, new stock over in the Forzathon Shop. But right now, we're going to start things off with our weekly Forzathon challenge, World's Toughest Rally. And of course, that means we're going to be hopping in some rally cars. And our first challenge is Intimidating Competitor, own and drive the 2013 Mini X-Rated All-4 Racing Countryman, specifically designed to beat its rivals in the Dakar Rally. So this thing is a crazy Mini because of course it's basically a lifted Countryman that's been turned into this off-road beast of a machine. Like, no one in their right mind would do this normally, except for the people over at Mini, apparently, because it worked. It really does work. It is a great off-road car. Cannot wait to go ahead and test it out. Although I will say my favorite Mini of this game has got to be that buggy. That buggy is, ooh, so nice. So nice. Moving on, our next challenge is Cresting Hills. Perform air skills in quick succession to earn 3 Kangaroo skill combos in your Mini X-Ray to prepare for the terrain ahead. Basically, the easiest way to get some Kangaroo skills is just drive across the landscape. That's all you gotta do, because you'll get like these little mini airs constantly, and you'll land, and you'll end up getting a little air off of it, and it's a pretty easy skill to get. It really is. Like, honestly, in Horizon 3, like, you could just take off through the middle of the desert, and you could get like 10 Kangaroo skills in like 10 seconds. Like, it was crazy. Crazy. Moving on, we have Turn Up the Heat. Warm up your Mini X-Rated tires before the next race by earning an ultimate skill chain. Try tuning the car for even more fun. I think we've had this challenge before because I believe I've got a drift tune for our X-Rated. So an ultimate skill chain won't be too terribly hard. We just gotta get like 20,000 skill score, which honestly actually keeping it in an off-road format might be best, because that way you just go ahead and hit the beach and you just sort of drift through the cones. If you make like an all-wheel drive drift car, you know, and maybe not make it like super drifty, but enough to like slide on the beach, that would probably be the best way to go about it, because then you can get all those, it would not take you very long at all, because you'd be getting all those side swipes and that sort of stuff. Then finally we have Mr. Dakar. The Mini X-Rated came first in the Dakar Rally 4 years in a row. Repeat the success and win 4 cross-country series events. So I will say this is not exactly the best off-road vehicle in its class, but it is still fairly decent. I'm sure we'll be able to pull off a victory. It's not as competitive as like extreme rally monsters like we had last week, you know. Those are very competitive with each other, so winning those races can be challenged, but this shouldn't be too terribly bad for us. But now we take a look at everything here in the weekly Forzathon challenge. Let's go and see what's going on in the rest of the festival playlist. And starting things off, we have our seasonal co-op trial event, What's That Coming Over the Hill, where you can pick up the Lancia Delta. The thing about this car is, it is cheap. It is really cheap. It is a wheelspin exclusive, but they've given this car out so many times now. Like, every single time I had to auction it off, like, I'm only making like 30k, and I think there's even some sitting in my auction house right now that I tried to auction off that I couldn't sell because nobody wants them, because they've been given away like 7 or 8 times now. Like, it is a very common car, a common exclusive car, but you can go ahead and get it from this week's seasonal co-op trial event. Moving on, we have also a Return of the Showcase Remix Pillar of Autumn. That's the Halo event, but in autumn. We have also our seasonal playground games where you can pick up the Pagani Zonda R, which I believe is about 2.5 million over in the auto show. So it is an expensive car, and one that I actually don't have. So I'm definitely going to have to do my playground games this week. Coming on down the line, we also have 2 hot hatch to handle, where you can pick up the 1984 Honda Civic CRX. It says Civic. I can't make this up. There's going to be someone in the comment section like, it's not a Civic, it's a CRX. I'm reading what's on the screen, my dude. Like, I know it's a CRX, I really do. But 2 hot hatch to handle, I feel like that has got to be a reference to that new show that's on Netflix, although it's actually not that new anymore. 2 hot to handle, which has got such a weird idea going on there. My best friend is obsessed with the show. I refuse to watch it, but it is like, you take a bunch of hot people who love doing it, and then you put them on an island for a month and tell them, nope, no sex for you. No sex for you. That's the whole show. That's the whole show. Then they participate in games, and it's just, oh my god. Moving on down the line, you have all-wheel drive all day, where you can pick up the Rally Fighter, which is rear-wheel drive, so I don't know why we're not doing, like, why isn't it like a rear-wheel drive cross-country event? Like, that would be interesting. I would hate it, though. I would absolutely hate it, but it'd make more sense. It would make more sense than all-wheel drive all day. Then finally, we have our last seasonal championship, Cool Cats. Hey, how's it going, all my cool cats and kittens? Carol Baskin here. Carol Baskin! Killed her husband, whacked him. And you'll be able to pick up the Ford Racing Puma, which I bet is not a big cat over there at Big Cat Sanctuary. Oh my god. So that is a pretty cool car. It was too expensive. It was too slow. It was front-wheel drive. It was never going to be a success. They made 500 of these. They were going to make 1,000 of them, but then, you know, Subaru came out and we're like, nah, our WRX all-wheel drive has almost 100 more horsepower and looks better. Like, I mean, like, it was better, it was cheaper, you know, it was just, you couldn't beat it. You couldn't beat it, which is why this car was not very successful. But now this car is worth more than the Subaru WRX. I don't get it. I don't get it. But now take a look at all of our championships. Let's go take a look at our progress rewards really quickly, which are kind of boring this week, except for our 50% completion reward, which is the Hoonigan RS200. This car is actually very, very rare. It's worth quite a good amount of money. A lot of people love using them for playground games and for rally racing. They're very, very good. They are very, very good at it. Honestly, it's definitely going to be a car you're going to want to pick up. And then at 80% completion, we have a modern racing suit, which no one really cares about. No one really cares about it. And also this week, you should be able to cut your 50% completion for the Ford Mustang S5. So you also should be picking that up. If you haven't put those cars in the auction house, you better hurry up and do it, because they are going to be going down in price quickly. Very, very quickly. But the one thing I love about the Hoonigan RS200, or just the RS200 in general, I don't know why, because it looks nothing like it, but it always reminded me of the RC car from Toy Story. Like, I don't know why. It looks nothing like it, but every time I look at it, like, I feel like it reminds me of, like, an RC car. It's like a little toy. It's like a little toy. But now, taking a look at everything here in the festival playlist, let's go and see what is going on in the Forzathon Shop. So starting things off in our traditionally Forza Edition car slot, we have the 2018 number 25 Ford Mustang RTR. Of course, this is Vaugn Gittin Jr.'s Ford Mustang RTR. This is his Formula Drift car. You can pick it up right now for 600 Forzathon points over here in the Forzathon Shop. Honestly, I'm going to say this. I think it's twitchy. I'm not a big fan of Vaugn Gittin Jr. setup. When it comes to Chelsea Dernova setup, though, like, I love it so much more. Like, they're the same damn car, pretty much, but they drive so differently, which is so weird to me. It's absolutely mind-bogglingly different. Then you can also pick up the Autumn Mittens and the Autumn Beanie for your clothing items. Nothing really too special there. Don't even know how much they are. And then finally, you also have the 2008 Renault Megane R26R. I don't know how much this car is, but it has only been given away once, so I am sure that this thing is probably worth a good decent amount of money. It probably is, but what's kind of cool about this is when you think about it, you could go buy a Renault Megane and get red wheels on its stock. Like, that's crazy. That is crazy. Like, you know, you pull up to the meet in this thing and people are going to be like, oh, that's so cool. I wish we had Renault here in the US, though. I really do. I really, really do. I don't know why. Like, we got so many other brands that are just as fun, just as good. But I want Renault for some reason. I don't know why. It's a dumb wish. But then finally, we also have our wheel spins at 40 Forzathon points and our super wheel spins at 150. But you all know what time it is. We're going to go ahead and do some super wheel spins, and hopefully we can pick up something good. I don't know how many super wheel spins I've got stacked up. I got 6 right now. So we just got enough for us to go ahead and do our spins. Let's see what we're going to go and pick up. So I did see the Volkswagen GRC Beetle is there, but I don't really want that. Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh, God! Oh! Like, it's such a good spin. Like, at the beginning of this game, this would have been such a great spin. But we get the Volkswagen GRC Beetle for some Forzathon exclusive glory. We also got the Forza Edition glory with the Renault Clio Forza Edition, and then 5,000 credits. Oh, God. See, that Beetle, you can only auction it off for 115,000 credits, even though it is a wheel spin exclusive. And that Renault Clio, I'm sure it is going to be just about the same. Let's go and see. So we can actually make more selling the Beetle. as a duplicate car, and probably the same with the Renault Clio too. Alright, here we go. Let's see here. Can we get a good exclusive? Like, you know, the Mustang. The Mustang would be really nice. No, instead we get some monies. We get some monies. I accidentally backed out. We still got 3 more spins left to do. Can we get something good here? I saw that Ford Focus. I don't think that's an exclusive one, but we walk away with 460,000 and a Morgan 3-wheeler. Not too shabby. The Morgan 3-wheeler, of course, not being exclusive. We got 2 spins left. Can we get something good? Come on, big money, no whammy. And no, we're just getting some monies. Last spin. Last spin. I saw that Veneno. Can we get that Veneno? I know it's not in this spin, but can we get something good like that? We walk away with 450,000 credits for our final wheel spin. Not bad at all. That is actually pretty damn good. So, but anyway, though, that's where we're going to wrap things up for today. Leave a comment down below and let me know, how excited are you about the Ford Racing Puma? I want to hear your guys' thoughts down in the comments section. And if you want to, you can go ahead and follow me on Twitter and Instagram at twitter.com/Gurr413 and Instagram.com/Gurr413. And if you like this video, go and make sure to hit that like button down below for us, because you guys already know your support is so greatly appreciated. And make sure to subscribe for more videos coming out all the time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. Bye.
Say goodbye.